Pope Francis has another full schedule of events in Cuba today. The spiritual leader of more than 1 billion Catholics is on a 10-day pilgrimage to Cuba and the United States. Adriana Diaz has the latest from Havana.
A children's choir sang for Pope Francis on his arrival this morning in eastern Cuba. He followed that with a ride in his Pope-mobile and then celebrated open-air Mass in the city of Holguin. The Pope has chosen his words carefully during his 3 days in this communist country. On his arrival, he called for greater freedom for the Church. And at his Havana Mass, with Cuban President Raul Castro looking on, he told the crowd to serve one another, not in ideology. But Cuban political analyst Carlos Alzugaray doesn't believe the Pope will let politics overshadow his pastoral message.
He won't be, hardline pushing. No, that's not how the Church is going to work this.
Francis heads to the U.S. tomorrow for the first time ever. Yesterday, the Vatican released a message from the Holy Father to pilgrims attending the World Meeting of Families.
See you in Philadelphia.
But before he gets there, the Pope will make stops in Washington, D.C. and New York City. The Pope wraps up his Cuba trip tomorrow with another Mass in the city of Santiago and a meeting with Catholic families. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Havana, Cuba.
Pope Francis says will meet with Cuban leaders and greeted thousands of followers, but he hasn't had any direct contact with Cuban protesters.